Confidence is the key for success. Moments of glory are not achieved by staying in a comfort zone. Moments of glory occur when we step outside ourselves and fear shakes hands with freedom. When you discover your essential nature and know who you really are, that knowing itself is the ability to fulfill any dream you have. Because you are the eternal possibility, the immeasurable potential of all that was, is, and will be. It is the characteristic excellence of the strong man that he can bring momentous issues to the force and make a decision about them. The weak are always forced to decide between alternatives they have not chosen themselves. The bad phases of life come and go. We just have to speed up the departure. So get up and be an optimistic. A human being is not a scarecrow with a head and a body full of straw. A human being is an embodiment and a channel of God's light and power. Yet, there are times when confidence runs low and we do not feel quite up to the mark. While this happens to the best of us at times, some people live with a defeated attitude at all times. The greatest and the most confident people in the world's history were not born that way. What distinguishes an ordinary person from a saint is the latter extraordinary level of determination. The qualities that make a person unique and dynamic are not imbued from the sky, and neither are they necessarily inherited. They are, in fact, usually built up consciously and painstakingly. To be confident is to be sure of our ability to achieve our goals and face the difficulties that may arise on the path. Confidence is not arrogance. A confident person is essentially happy and radiates light and goodwill. Confidence inspires confidence in others. Arrogance undermines others. To be confident is to be in touch with the power of the universe, which enables you to do whatever you want. Lack of confidence or the notion that one is not good enough is an indication that one has slipped into an area of darkness within oneself. Many times we feel low in our lives. It is only that we are deluded into thinking of ourselves as weak, isolated, and limited individuals, that we are tormented by fear or nervousness. Once we break away from this notion and recognize ourselves to be part and parcel of all pervading universal consciousness, fear or a sense of inadequacy ceases and will get lost. Let's think we are under the supreme care of the Almighty. We can reach out and take or do whatever we want whenever we want. Practice this regularly whenever you feel low in your life. Always consider yourself to be a soul whose original nature is pure and peaceful. The negative thoughts, feelings, and experiences which characterize your life today are not your natural qualities. Rather, they have been acquired during your long journey through life after life. Because you have lost the awareness of your real identity as an ideal, you have stumbled to negative influences which now color your attitudes and behavior, and you tend to cling to them even though they bring you sorrow in myriad forms. It is a sign of wisdom to be able to set goals and then, having done so, to let them go. All that is required for success is a vision, a vision, a vision of destination. The journey itself will reveal the means and will take you there. Life only demands from you the strength you possess. Only one fate is possible. You don't have to run away. In the midst of uncertainty, keep determination in your thoughts, and it will become a guiding light in front of you. Those whose thoughts are filled with determination will find everything to be possible. There are seasons of the mind and there are climates of the soul, and just as the moon and the sun and the tides, there is a time for new leaves to grow, and there is a time for the same leaves to turn old and withered and fall. There is a cycle to nature, and similarly, there is a cycle to the mankind. There is a time for everything. Life comes to you in many colors, many seasons, many climates, the hot summers, the cold winters, but still it gives us spring to enjoy, to look to the beauty of the nature, to the flowers that are blooming, and someday the life really becomes colorful. You are the most intelligent creation to everybody's imagination. To know the person in you is the best, the ideal. Just answer the questions and realize your talents, your ideality, the best person in you. How many times, how many times you smiled in a day? What were your thoughts on the way? What was the first word of your morning? How many times your phone did ring? Today, when did you first look in the mirror? What is your life's biggest terror? One mean word you said to others, the thing that to you most matters. Give the best example of God's love for you. What in life for you is latest and new? The number of steps you climbed today, the number of steps you climbed today, how many tears you shed away. Now see yourself how much you know. The little details of life as you grow. Being with ourselves all the time, doing things without reason or rhyme. You are most aware of the next door, bitch, but it is yourself that you know the least. Identify yourself. You are the best. Yes, you are the best. Even after this, if you feel failure, then remember, defeat is nothing but an opportunity in disguise. Failure is a rung on ladder of success. Success develops arrogance and the man's spiritual progress is thus arrested. Failure, on the other hand, is beneficial as it is opening to the eyes of man to his limitations. Live your life in such a way that you set an ideal for others. Life becomes beautiful when you live it for God. God gives a lot because if He doesn't give to us, who will He give it to? He has created for us, He has made everything for us. Just take this belief and think hard about it, and definitely you will emerge as a good person.